He wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
And I'm scared for their damage. How do you kill people? You're playing against the Wisp, and you have no burst damage.
Yeah, it's like the Puck and the Clockwork basically have the highest amount of damage and control in the team. And Weaver doesn't scale that great with Medusa because Weaver...
The gyro.
Top lane, there's a bit of a scuffle going on. The Medusa, he dropped very low and Mana completely burned him. Tofu is going to be first blood potentially for Pantomim. So Clockwork finds himself the first kill of the game and get over a 50-minute game. So 900 last hits is pretty nice. But he had 300 already at the first 20 minutes, so that's pretty ridiculous. And Pantomim's actually killed in the mid lane.
Boom. This time around, he easily survives the coil, the cogs, everything.
Medusa,
at him.
scary. That's a dangerous kill. You do not want to give that one away.
Kill him with the puck rotating, but and look at Medusa.
Yeah, Smiling Knight be okay after this one. Ace, a bit of a bait, almost Tofu. There's the glimpse out. Should be fine for a moment, but a lot of minus armor. Someone needs to kill that bug, but it's going to take forever to actually kill it. Relocate the bottom. Now, can they kill this Underlord? I don't think so. He might jump on mid though because of that, because the coil comes out from Meluyul. It's going to be a difficult kill on the Underlord, and he actually dies. So they will look to take the fight into mid as well. Puck will go down too. So they've already found two of the Gladiators, and Celery and Boom has now returned as they do look for this Mars kill. He is dropping down to 400 HP. He's got a spear available. Tofu's going to go down, and nice dodge as well for the Weaver. Doesn't end up getting hit by the stun. Straight towards the Mars again. Ace has been such a great vision provider for the team because he continues to draw them in, and now they're going to go in with that smoke. Still up and running, waiting for some moves to happen. Smiling Knight, they relocate right behind the Medusa as well. Ace is going to be dropping, and they're taking some damage onto the Gyrocopter. Here's the Static Storm, nicely placed as well. They're pulling in the Weaver as well, back into it as well, and that's going to be 4 dead from Gambit. And the Gladiators just lose the Mars and the Io during the course of that fight. Tofu gets himself a double out of that one, and Boom, go for this. And Puck is TPing back. There's a spear in the sidelines though. Clockwork inside his own cogs has been pinned down. And pinned down to the ground.
They still have the arena. They're chasing for this. Okay.
Only thing that they can do right now, cut waves, buy time for the Medusa, but this is not time for Medusa if there's an Ace jumping on top of him. Mana completely gone. Here comes Seraccio with Celery. Tofu looking for the glimpse, getting closer to it as well. It's going to bring Medusa onto the other side. The pit's going to be down there as well. The hookshot coming out as well and trying to save Medusa. Afterlife pops the Dark Grip, but they've lost Smiling Knight, and they might even lose even more. But Seraccio, he's jumping low. The Gyrocopter's taken down. The big raid boss finally falls, and Gambit, it's a 1-for-2 trade for them. If they could just get themselves out of there, well, they're not going to get the Clockwork, and neither does it look like they're going to get their Underlord away either. He is tanky, he is very tanky, but Boom, he's still got so much damage to deliver, and he's going to get this one. And it's just down to the Weaver in the back line. He snipes Celery, getting himself 1 kill at least, and the Vessel charge onto the Mars, forcing Gladiator squad approaching. Pantomim is going to pop down the cogs, and Ace again. He'll bring in Blink, and he just happens to find this Medusa as well. They are turning this around, though, very nicely. Gambit getting some damage in. Boom is in trouble. Coil coming into the backline as well. Meluyul doing a little work there as well, and they're going to lose the Io. Static Storm is placed down as well. Ace is dead, and it's turning around. Gambit's getting a lot out of this one. They're going to be forcing Boom as well. The Leshrac, he's still got a minute left on his Aegis, but they're going to be taking down Tofu, and it's now just down to the Gyrocopter trying to make his way out, and the Leshrac, he's not going to be as lucky. Seraccio, he wants to save his buddy. They're going to take down Pantomim, the 2 damage dealers. They're going to be in trouble. Seraccio, they're going to turn their attention to the Gyrocopter, and Gyro's going to go down, and Seiyu with a triple kill on the Weaver. It's Pantomim's positioning of the Clockwork. It's on the other side of them now, and suddenly then there's got this Seraccio and Mars coming out of nowhere. They just surprised them completely. The hookshot comes out too with the Static Storm already placed down by the Disruptor, and they're gone. She wants to go for here. Are we going to see any changes to the build? While Ace is already clicking onto the Weaver, and that's a big streak on this Weaver, by the way. If he can get this kill, but he can't, the time-lapse will come out. And now the hook shot as well. Mars is in trouble. Very nice cogs as well from Pantomim. Pushes away the gears with a Static Storm onto 3. And they are moving themselves around. There's the relocate save from Celery. Garach's BKB also used. They need to get out of there. Tofu, Ace, got a spear available here. Boom, moving in for the stun. Celery gets himself out of there. Sayu's looking for an angle. Meliul, 60 seconds and coil has been used. Medusa's gaze is still available, and they're very tight. It's packed right now. They're all stacked. Ace, again, blinks in, finds the Medusa, knows exactly where they are. And a static storm for the Underlord, so he can't get his ulti off, but the Medusa's gaze will be used. That's one ability gone. Boom, looks for the stun, but the Force Staff save's going to be there. Meliul coming in from the side. He's going to go and look for Tofu, trying to hunt down the backline. Coil's not coming out yet, and now finally getting some damage out. Phantom is going to be going down. They're going to take down Smiling Knights, and Medusa's gone for 50 seconds. Afterlife is also on the run right now, but it's going to be moved away by the kinetic field, keeping him in place. Yul's up into the air for the Mars, and they will pin down Afterlife in the trees, and that's a double kill for Boom, and Gladiators take 3, and they give none because they are 300. Bit down, so they can't get their spells off, and he's getting the Underlord, the one to prevent the escape, and Horatio gonna find the Medusa right next to him. He's got the Aegis, but he's happy to tank everything right now because he's got a second life with the Malice. Held them away for a moment. Now the arena base found, and they will look for Afterlife. This Underlord is about to be history. And again, look at that static storm. They are all silenced in it, and nothing that they can do. The Medusa down as well. Sayu's gonna be sent all the way back into the loving arms of Ace and Horatio, and that is a dead Weaver as well. And I just can't say enough. Absolutely beautiful.
Gladiators did allow them to walk into that fight perfectly.
Smiling Knight just basically teleported into 4 heroes. But Ace is gonna get the spear out. Phantom and this got some control coming out from the Pit of Malice, and Disruptor is low. Io is also very low. Static Storm to the back line, but the Weaver is gonna be able to escape from this one. And now there's no glimpse to throw the Weaver back in. There's the Stone Gaze. 3 heroes are now starting to slow take down. Horatio, Boom has the left celery, and again Meliul jumping the backline, getting the Io out of the way, and now it's down to 3. Io's going to be buying back into the fight. Smiling Knights, no more mana, and the Medusa is gone for 65 seconds. Puck is trying to make an escape for it, and they won't time their right clicks because the Pucks already continue as they are forcing out the tier 4s, but they force out the GG first. Gambit taps out, and Gambit Gladiators will take their first esports history win.
Well,
at least
and that is such a good pick. It's Death Prophet is the best hero to get protected by the Oracle. Pretty much Death Prophet and the Huskar, who isn't that much in the meta right now. The Oracle is so good against everything, and Sniper is so good against everything that Gambit has.
Is it a Sniper Treant?
Yep. Again, that
Tofu Io.
On level 2 or
We're gonna
3.
see a top lane fight, most likely. Celery is gonna get rooted up. And here's the Snake slow. Afterlife is already body blocking an exit, and Celery looks to be first blood. Even if Tofu arrives, it's not gonna be enough. And Meliul will take the first kill so far. So Horatio is really making a big difference now. If it wasn't already, like you said, like they're getting absolutely stumped. I don't know what's the next level of stump we're going to pull off to, but Phantom is going to find a kill with Smiling Knight Snake onto the Tidehunter. Yes. Yeah, he's going to have to wait a bit until the timer runs out, and now the tower's like, oh, free kill. That's not. That's going to be a split kill. Afterlife, though, he looks to be going down the old-fashioned way, as Horatio's going to be snapping this Beastmaster in half. Emperor's looking good. Tidehunter's looking alright. Ember is also a catch-up mode, but you're a bit too far, Horatio, and that's going to be punished instantly. And let me just say one thing.
See that Horatio is going for an early build. The Mask of Madness Dragonlance into a Silver Edge, so he wants to have as many small items as he can so that he can pressure down the towers. And we can see when you get the Dragonlance, you want to start helping the team. Top lane though, Ace.
Yeah, Ace has been tanking a lot. He even tanks the Roar as well. Overgrowth from Celery onto 2. Meliul now looking for the TP. TP's going to be making his way out, and Oracle. He's going to be traded for this one, so Oracle's ult already been
charges.
used.
He can survive this one. He is full HP.
Well, at least he can buy some time. Space is being created for sure, but no teleport away, no survival given into the bottle for as long as they can. But it might be that they're not given the opportunity. Ace A couple of opportunities arising to use a Ravage, and he's gonna throw it right now. But the
Sniper
roar
is
comes
gone.
out onto the Sniper. Jirachi is being jumped on at the same time, but they need to get him out of there. Tofu's gonna be providing with a healing. There's a Mystic Gaze being used as well. Jirachi down to 500 HP. Tofu's been pumping everything he possibly can. Another slow from the Shrapnel. They're all stacked up, but they're just ignoring Ace. They want this Sniper so bad. Celery coming in to intervene as well, and they're gonna be able to get their first kill at least, but Celery will go down as well. Pantomime still chasing onto the Sniper, and he's trying to get there with his ulti running and everything. Boom is going to be there too, and they're going to look towards this Oracle and take that at least for themselves, making it a 2 for 3. But now they go into the Roche Pit Gambit. Now it's going to be a real race against the clock. If Viva comes out from Pantomime, that means that they might give an indicator for the Gladiators that they're in the pit. And now Jirachi. Oh, he's not going to be lucky with this one. He pumps a couple hits of the Melior, but Smiling Knight's going to be taking Roshan and the Aegis for himself. Probably with the Lincolns, maybe an Aghanim's coming after. That Ags is really going to play a big role, but the smokes, they're going to spot Afterlife and instant damage coming out. The Ravage already preemptively cast by Ace, beautifully catching DP in it. And now DP is in a bit of a panic as well. Sniper trying to make a run for it, but the roar comes out, and that is a big heal coming out as well, but it's not going to be enough by Tofu, and they are going to lose Jirachi. They're also trying to get out with the Oracle, but the Oracle is going to get rooted up, and here also comes Ace. Make sure that Pantomime is going to go down. Tofu, he's on the side as his relocate also takes him back to the fight. And with Seiyu and Melior, can they get close enough for Tofu to get a tether out? Boom, he's too far away. And the other waves are being cut by the Tidehunter. That also kind of dries out Gambit's push, but they're going to go in straight on top of Atrian Protector. Celery is being targeted, and look at the rest of them. They're just standing and waiting. Ravage comes out, DP taking a hell of a lot of damage. They're going to be blowing him up before he gets anything out in Afterlife. With the roar does connect onto the Sniper, but there's also the Mystic Gaze coming up from Smiling Knight, and they're looking to kill this Atrian Protector. Will be able to. Pops himself the armor, but it's not going to be enough. Tofu's going to be in trouble as well because he's being slowed down. But he does get the tether out for himself, and Ember does keep the chase up onto the Beastmaster. Beast is going to be going down, and now the Oracle joins into the fight. Pantomime, who hasn't really been able to participate in this at all, as he's still got his ulti available. Sigur's going to be using his time lapse as well, but Io is going to be going down, and that's going to be a lot of damage being dealt now. And Smiling Knight, he's just not doing enough damage right now. He's trying to make his way out as well, but Jirachi is just hacking away with the Sniper. There's a goddamn Colon snapping the Sniper, but he doesn't give a damn. He doesn't give two shits right now. He's just going away. Pantomime is going to be chased as well. The Gush will be taking him, as Smiling Knight is also killed by Jirachi.
That's just not going to be happening with you running in.
That's a tier 3 tower taken out, and Melior jumps in the back. Beautiful 4-man silence, but Ace is also going to get the Ravage out to connect onto the Weaver, but it doesn't hit the DP.
Really
Medusa, she's going to get Overgrowth with the BKB on and out, trying to get, but look at the positioning. They're already out of the low ground. They're on the high ground right now. And another Ravage comes out from Ace, and it connects onto the Medusa. At the Beastmaster being chased here. Boom, he's going to continue to bully this Oracle. They don't even want to use their roar right now. As Smiling Knight is also forced back away. Pantomime, is he going to live? Is he going to live? No, he's not. He's going to die in the fountain. DP also down, and Tickles are on the high ground. Gladiators even, they are just charging through. Triple kill for Boom. He kills everybody, and they're going to take themselves some racks. Or concussive grenade in this case as well, because it does push people away. There's a roar being used as well, catching the Treant Protector. Beastmaster getting jumped on by Boom. Boom, no, he's going to do anything right now. Celery, he might die, but Melior trying to make some damage. Dealt onto Tofu. The Crypt Swarm is too far away, and it doesn't connect. And here comes the Sniper. Ho ho! Ha ha! Is all you hear from the low ground, and he just keeps on going. Melior down. Medusa dropping. GG is called. And that is another 2-0 we're going to be witnessing here as the Gladiators, they take their first series, and they continue on to the second round of the upper bracket.